Come on. Ah, great. Man, this freaking ledge. Come on, make it. Woohoo! Okay. Come on. Almost there. Damn it! Hi there. I'm Miller Sipka, and this is the Apatros Action 52 Masochist. Now, what you're watching is game number 40 on the NES multi-card of Action 52, and this is Billy Bob. Now, this is a platformer. There are no enemies here, except for those blocks and the arrows. And there's no bosses. This is just simply an obstacle course. And I don't know how many levels. I think there's 3 levels in this. I couldn't get past the first level. In fact, I only got like 6 screens in, and there's no score here. Now, this is one of the most infamous games on the NES version of Action 52, mainly due to the way that the terrain is laid out. Also notable is that the jump mechanic has been heavily altered here, as it doesn't behave the way it does in other games on Action 52. In every other game, you press B to jump, but this locks you vertically as long as you hold the button down. To jump forward, you need to tap B briefly, then immediately press the appropriate directional button to move forward during the jump. Here, the jump has to be achieved by holding down the forward button and then tapping B to execute an impressive looking for the tech running jump, as you can see. Think like that. This can be very tricky to execute, as any self-respecting masochist who has slogged their way this far for the Action 52 NES multicard, this is game 40, so that is quite a distance to cover so far. We're literally so far through the multicard that anyone who has reached this point, provided they're playing the games in order, has already gotten the muscle memory to enable them to perform the regular jump, only to have their hard-won routine utterly wrecked by Billy Bob's unique jump mechanic. By the way, the reason why I'm not getting killed by the blocks and arrows is because I activated the infinite NG cheat, and also the infinite lives cheat. Now, this wouldn't be a deal breaker on its own, unless you add to that the nastily designed terrain, which has a massive 3-block wide gap in that second screen that you honestly can't clear in normal circumstances. Now, in his 2019 retrospective investigation into the Action 52 NES multicards, in which he beat and analyzed every game except for Sea of Doom, Finnish Mega Man game expert and tester Nico from Nico Evaluates has managed to beat this game, even ending up finding the bank switching button that enables a player to play an unused level to cheat him in, while working out how to successfully time his jumps. As per his advice, the trick is to run towards the end of the screen and press the jump button pretty much at the exact moment that the screen transitions to the next stage. If successful, you can easily beat that first jump. I managed to get 6 screens deep before I consistently screwed up my jump timing and got unable to perfectly time free-running jumps to clear the 6th screen. Of course, the main problem here is that it's not the jumping you have to worry about. There are constant falling blocks and down-facing arrows that makes passing each screen incredibly dangerous to the player avatar. So, the best way to progress is to input the game genie codes for both infinite health, although this won't protect you from the falling kill code, just so you know, and infinite lives. So you'll have plenty of time to work out how to time your jumps correctly and to progress further. There are 2 levels of various terrain to beat before you reach the bank switching bug that teleports you to a hidden level of the Cheetahman, which also has a hidden 1-up if you know precisely where the hidden warp is. Which reminds me, in his analysis of Billy Bob, Nico claims that there is no way the terrain was designed in order. He argued that each screen was designed separately, and the order was chosen by picking the screen segments randomly. I understand Nico's position on this, but I have to respectfully play shadow advocate here and offer the counter-argument that the devs may have designed the levels in the same order they decoded it, but designed to be this difficult deliberately since the frequency of the jumps is progressively more difficult as they go on. And they did it fast because they may have not been able to successfully add the many unused levels of Billy Bob that are hidden on the multicard, only accessible by hacking the game code. As what we'll see with Fuzz Power, the devs knew that they couldn't possibly deliver 52 working games. 3 months to develop that many working 8-bit NES games was simply not possible with only 3 developers, and an unofficial 4th developer offering help within the assigned time limit, and they purposefully made some games impossible to beat to prevent being accused of delivering incomplete games by your average child gamer, as your average turn of the 1990s child NES gamer was simply not skilled enough to learn this out at the time, without access to a computer with specialized hacking software. Not that this ploy worked, as the NES Action 52 multicut's infamous reputation has shows game historians over the past 31 years since its release. If you're able to beat this, enjoy the extra achievement level, and make sure you get that one up in the video capture the whole progress, and if you're using an emulator on your computer. And Nico was right. Billabob is indeed a poor man's Prince of Persia. Okay, now give this a D-, 1 out of 10. It's atrocious. Okay, that's it for this one. Now, if you have any questions about films or games or DVDs in general, just hit me in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer. Hope you guys are staying safe and take it easy. And this is the Apatros Action 52 Masochist signing off. I can make it. Yep. Number 2. Ah, come on.